Hey guys, this video is about one of the most important React hook, that is useMemo. So basically useMemo is used for save the value that do some computation operation to avoid performance issue. So as we know that when anything do change in the state, React re-render whole component. So if we have some operation that will take some time, so that will take the render of take increase the time of rendering the component. So to avoid it, we have a use memo hook. To understand with that example, let's we have a products that we want to search by name. So for that, let's create a input type, let's say text, and name is keyword, and the value of it should be state, that is also keyword. To set it, we have a set keyword, and useState, the initial value is empty. So let's add a keyword, that is a state we have defined above. So also we add a on change event, and it will set the state of keyword. So set keyword is equal to e dot target dot value. So let's add a keyword here to check it's working or not. So let's say iPhone, so it's saving the value into state keyword. So let's add a const here, that is filtered products. So it will do filter products, product dot filter. Filter is a JavaScript method to do filter of object array. So we have a product, and we return the value that match the condition. Product dot name dot to lowercase the name of product dot include, it should include the keyword, that is the state we defined above. So also we need to change the case of keyword too. So let's add here ul, and here we show filter products dot map, it's product, and it will show in li. So key is, let's say product dot id, and in it we have product dot name. So as we see all the product names here, so when we search like iPhone, it will search the iPhone. Let's say Samsung, it will search the Samsung. So that is the simple case. But let's say we have instead of 4 we have 1,000 of products here. and we add a filter method. So it will take around 1 to 2 seconds to demonstrate the case. We add here a for loop. Let's say let I is equal to 0 and I less than, let's say, 10 lakh or 1 crore number. So I plus plus, and here we return the value if the I is equal to this number. So also we add a is equal to here. So let's move the return into it. So now we return when all this operation performed. So let's add a iPhone. So it's still showing. Let's add some more number, and now do some search. Let's decrease the number because it's, I think, too much number. So let's now search it. So as you can see, now the searching gets slower. So that's because we add a condition, and to avoid it we have a useMemo. So but rather than it, also consider a case. Let That's because that's happening because it is a genuine process, because we are filtering a heavy amount of array. Let's assume it. So that's fine. But let's say we have a button here and it just increment the value of count. Let's add a state here, one more state. It's a count, and here we set the count, set count, and initial value is 0. So button increment is showing here. So add a count, add a on click event, and it will basically set count, previous count, plus 1. So whenever we click on it, it increment the count. But as you can see, I'm clicking on it 5 to 7 times, but it's not showing the count. That's because our component gets slower of re-rendering because of this large operation. So to fix it, we have to use the useMemo hook here. So let's add useMemo, and it will take first parameter as a callback where we define our code. So let's move the code into it, and here we need to add a dependency. So what will be the dependency? So dependency should be the value that we are using into the useMemo. The first one is a products, and the second one is keyword. So the error gone, and here we also need to return it. So let's return it. So now let's increment. So now you can see the increment quickly increase, but this operation still remains slow because it's depend upon the two value, that is product and keyword. That will the keyword here always get changes, like we have a keyword state that is changing here. So due to that dependency, that operation will perform, but the other operation like this increment, it will not affect that in that process. So that is the whole concept of useMemo. So hopefully it will clear the concept of useMemo to you. If you really like the video, please hit like button and also subscribe the channel for these kinds of video for you. Thanks.